Imagine this. You're trapped in a relentless cycle, constantly doing more, working harder, yet somehow the results just aren't matching the effort. You feel stretched thin, exhausted, and stuck on a treadmill that never seems to end. The cost of staying on that treadmill isn't just time. It's mental fatigue, burnout, and the constant feeling of being trapped. What if there was a hidden law governing success, a secret principle that could untangle your schedule, multiply your impact, and give you back your time and energy, all while achieving more than ever before? This isn't a pipe dream. It's the 80-20 principle, also known as the Pareto principle, and it's a revolutionary way to hack your productivity, your business, and even your personal life. Today, we're diving deep into this game-changing concept, revealing exactly how to identify your vital few efforts, eliminate the trivial many, and unlock a level of efficiency and freedom you didn't think was possible. Get ready to work smarter, not just harder, and reclaim your life. Let's transform your approach to success. So what exactly is the 80-20 principle? It's a surprisingly simple, yet profoundly powerful observation that in many aspects of life, roughly 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. This isn't a hard and fast mathematical law. It's an empirical pattern. Think about it. 20% of your customers likely generate 80% of your revenue. 20% of your tasks likely produce 80% of your important results. 20% of your habits probably lead to 80% of your overall well-being. This principle was first observed by Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, who noticed that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. But its implications reach far beyond economics, touching every facet of our busy lives. Why is this so crucial for busy professionals? Because our natural inclination is to treat all efforts equally. The 80-20 principle forces us to confront this inefficiency. It demands that we stop asking, "How can I do more?" and start asking, which 20% of my efforts are producing 80% of my desired outcomes? This shift in perspective is the ultimate productivity hack, freeing you from the tyranny of the endless to-do list. Now, let's get actionable. The first step to leveraging the 80-20 principle is identify your 20%. This requires a ruthless self-audit. For a week, track your activities and their corresponding results. In your job, which specific tasks or projects are truly moving the needle for your career or your company's bottom line? In your personal life, which 20% of your habits are responsible for 80% of your health, happiness, or relationships? Be brutally honest. This isn't about what feels busy. It's about what produces impact. Your action step for this stage. Take your current to-do list or analyze your past week. Next to each activity, assign a subjective impact score. Then, order your list by impact. You will quickly see a pattern emerge. Those top 20% tasks are your gold mine. These are the ones you need to protect and prioritize above all else. This exercise alone will give you immense clarity. Music changes tempo slightly. This brings us to the most difficult part. How do we free up the space to focus on the things that matter? The second step is ruthlessly eliminate or delegate the 80%. This is where most people falter. We feel obligated to do everything, but the 80-20 principle demands that you shed the dead weight. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being strategically effective. If an activity isn't contributing significantly to your most important outcomes, it's either a distraction or something someone else can do more efficiently. This often means saying no more often, automating tasks, or delegating responsibilities. So your action step here. Look at the bottom 80% of your impact list. Can you entirely stop doing 1 to 2 of these tasks this week? Can you automate another one? Can you delegate something to a team member or a virtual assistant? Start small. The goal is to free up your mental and physical bandwidth for what truly matters. This requires courage, but the payoff in time and energy is immense. So, you've identified your gold mine and cleared the path. What's next? The third crucial step is amplify your vital 20%. Once you've freed up bandwidth, don't just fill it with more trivial tasks. Instead, pour that saved time, energy, and focus into your high-impact activities. This is where you double down on what works. If a specific marketing channel is bringing in 80% of your leads, invest more resources there. If a particular skill development activity is accelerating your career, dedicate more focused practice to it. This isn't just about doing the 20%. It's about optimizing and scaling that 20% to achieve disproportionate results. Your action step. Take your top 1 to 3 high-impact tasks. How can you dedicate a concentrated block of time to these every single day? How can you learn to do them even better or more efficiently? Can you get specialized training, find a mentor, or use better tools? Treat these vital few activities as sacred. Protect their dedicated time and watch your overall output explode. Dramatic pause. But remember, this isn't a one-time fix. The 80-20 principle isn't a static rule. It's a dynamic, ongoing practice. What constituted your 20% yesterday might shift tomorrow. New projects emerge, priorities change, and what was once high impact might become routine. This principle requires constant vigilance and adaptation. It's about being an active architect of your time and effort, not a passive consumer of your to-do list. Your final action step. Make it a habit to reevaluate your 80-20 priorities at least once a month. Schedule a dedicated 80-20 review session. Music swells to a crescendo. So, there you have it. The 80-20 principle is your secret weapon for achieving more by working less. 1. Identify your vital 20%. 2. Ruthlessly eliminate or delegate the 80%. 3. Amplify your vital 20%. 4. Continuously reevaluate. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being strategic. It's about leveraging your energy where it matters most, escaping the overwhelm, and finally, creating the space for what truly matters in your life. The power to transform your productivity and freedom is now in your hands. And if you want more science-backed strategies to level up your career and life, hit that subscribe button. We drop a new video with actionable tips every single week.